Hey guys, welcome back to the Pisces Man. Now this reading is for Pisces Ascendants and Pisces Moon sign. I'm using Vedic sidereal astrology. I only do Pisces Ascendants and I use sidereal astrology, which is Vedic astrology. Okay, I don't do tropical astrology. I don't do sun sign reading. So if that's what you're looking for, this is not the video for you. Now, we're going to talk about August. Okay, August is looking pretty good. All right, we'll go through step by step what's going on. But before that, let me just make a quick announcement. Now, over the past few months, I've received way too many messages, way too many requests for personal chart readings, consultations. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. But it's becoming impossible for me to reply to everyone for free while still making regular videos for the channel. Okay, so I've decided to introduce channel membership. If you join, you'll get access to exclusive members-only content, and I'll be focusing on answering members' questions with personalized videos and whatever queries you guys have about your chart, okay? Now, this will allow me to give each of you the time and attention that you guys deserve, instead of just rushing through hundreds and hundreds of comments, okay? Now, if you're serious about getting guidance on your birth chart or astrology questions, just click the join button. It's at the bottom of this video. If you don't see it, you'll find the membership link in the description. Thank you for all your support. It means a lot. And I'm looking forward to getting to know many of you personally through the membership community, okay? Now, let's get on with the video. So, July probably felt very difficult, okay? It was more like adjusting. Your system is adjusting. Your planets are kind of in the middle of that Peak Sade Sati, and it's giving you, it's almost getting good. It's getting good. So if you can imagine a graph, the peak phase is now, and everything is going to get better from here onwards. Okay? Because in August, the directions are changing. Okay? Saturn is going to be in the same position. It's retrograde. Your problems are not going to disappear overnight. That's not what I'm promising here. Okay? A lot of other planets are going to be activated. Different houses in this chart is going to get activated. And throughout this video, I'm going to explain which sign these planets are going into, which houses are going into which are going to get activated, which houses, which planets, what aspects, what interaction, what planetary interactions happening, and what that actually means for you. Okay, now on the 1st of August, Venus is going into the 7th house, which is Virgo. Okay, Venus rules Taurus, the 3rd house. Communication, it rules skills, marketing, business, your siblings, your efforts, okay? And also, it rules the 8th house, Libra, okay? Transformation, research, inheritance, hidden matters, okay? And now, Venus moves into 7th house, okay? This is 7th house is the house of your relationships, marriage, your clients, your business partners, your contracts, okay, public image. Now, the 3rd, the 7th, and the 8th house. these are active. So the 3rd, 7th, and 8th house, they are active. They're connected. Now, ask yourself this. What happens when the Lord of communication, the Lord of transformation is moving into the house of relationships? So relationships will improve through communication. Your business, your networking, conversations, relationships, these are all connected now. Okay? You will get connected to people. Okay? More people are going to get connected to you. More people are going to get into a contract with you. Maybe you're in a relationship with you. Some people may walk away. Okay? Because Venus is debilitated in Virgo. People become more analytical than emotional when this happens. Okay, so don't spend August trying to prove you're right. Spend this month trying to understand each other. Okay? Now, relationships will improve through honest communication. Okay? Misunderstandings can get resolved here. Relationships can form. You may meet new people. Now, relationship doesn't mean always love interest. Okay, it could be a partnership. Okay, it could be friendship. It could be a teacher-student relationship. Okay, mentorship. Okay, not necessarily a love interest. Okay, your business partnerships will become very, very important for you. Okay, if you're someone who deals with clients, you will get more clients. More people are going to come towards you now. Okay, just be honest with them. They will analyze you. If you're dishonest, they will leave. Okay, if you're trying to get married, discussions might take place for marriage. Okay, I can see based on this a lot of contracts may be signed at this time. Okay, contracts may be for work, for partnerships, collaboration, networking. This is the perfect time for networking. Okay, building your networks. You will have a good communication with your clients, with your with the people that you're dealing with. Okay, it's very good for marketing. Okay, but do not criticize. For Pisces, don't criticize your partner. Okay, don't expect perfection from everyone. All right, it shouldn't be overthinking small issues. Okay, now 2nd of August, Mars is going to the 4th house, which is Gemini. Okay, Mars rules the 2nd house and the 9th house. So the 2nd house is the house of money, your savings, your speech, your family, food. Okay, the intake, your food intake. And the 9th house is your luck, your higher education, your father, your teachers. Travel is seen from this house. Your belief system is seen from this house. Now, when Mars moves into the 4th house, the 4th house is your property, your home, your comfort zone, your mother, your cars, your properties, okay? Education, inner peace. And then you can see the 2nd house, the 4th house, and the 9th house are now active. Okay, now look at what Mars is aspecting here. Okay, it is looking at the 4th house. Okay, sorry, from the 4th house, it is looking at the 7th house, which is Virgo. Okay, 7th house is your marriage, relationships, business, clients. It's already active from what we just discussed with Venus. Okay, and now Virgo is being looked at by Mars. Okay, so it's getting super activated. Okay, Mars is also looking at the 10th house, which is your career, your profession, your bosses, authority, your own status. It also looks at the 11th house, which is your income, your friends, your future goals, your future plans. Okay, now look at the logic here. The ninth lord, the lord of luck, is directly aspecting 10th house, Sagittarius. Okay, now you can see that your luck will support your career. The second lord, the lord of money, is directly aspecting the 11th house. So money supports gains. Okay, Mars also aspects 7th house, Virgo. Okay, it's going to bring more activity into your relationships, into your clients' business, into your contracts, into the one-on-one interaction that you have with people. Okay, Mars never rewards someone who waits. Okay, Mars is the planet of action. So only when you take action, it will reward you. If you just sit down, think about, you start thinking about doing something, but you don't do it. You think about starting a business, you think about renovating a house, you think about learning a skill, but you don't apply it, then there's no point. Okay, Mars only will give you something if you do something for it, if you do it. Okay, so it's a planet of action. Take the action. This transit is supporting that. Take action. Okay, now if you do everything perfectly, you take action, you move towards your goals, you're putting in the effort, you can expect recognition. Okay, you can expect more responsibility, but that's a good thing. You will have better opportunities. Okay, promotions. You will become a better leader. Leadership opportunities. Okay, recognition. You may, if you're planning to launch something, that might happen because now all eyes are on you. Okay, and your effort will support this. And from this, we can also see better income. Okay, long-term investment that will give you profit. Okay, if you have any, if you're in discussion about some financial family matters or anything financial, it may profit you in the future. Okay, so all I can see is that the income is getting better from here onwards. Okay, now when the 4th house is involved, your house is involved. Okay, your mother's health is involved, your properties. So you may move, you may relocate, you may renovate, you may decorate your house. Okay, you may buy a property, you may sell a property. Okay, so this is what's seen from the 4th house here. Relationship wise, you will have more conversations with people. You will have more interactions with people. You will build better business partnerships. Okay. If you have some long-standing issues, you will resolve them during this time. Your luck is getting better. Okay. You may get you may get to know some new mentor that will guide you. Okay. Very good time to travel. You will get opportunities to travel as well. Okay, very good time for spiritual learning. It's a good time. This month is a good time, I'd say, overall. I would say what you should watch out for is try not to get into any arguments. If you feel hurt, if you feel down, if you feel angry, I'd say go through the emotions and forget about them. Do not respond. Okay, because that backfires. that kind of brings you down a little bit, okay? So it won't help you. Try not to prove yourself right. You don't have to prove yourself, okay? Now, if you look at the bigger picture, Saturn, before we move on to other planets, okay? I want to mention Saturn. Saturn is still in retrograde here, okay? It's in the first house, Pisces, and Saturn rules the 11th house and the 12th house, okay? So 1, 11, and 12, these houses are active, okay? This is why August, this month, will feel like a turning point for you, okay? Now, Saturn is not going to create new problems here. Saturn is misunderstood. Poor Saturn, right? Saturn is simply trying to teach you to deal with issues that you've been avoiding or you did not recognize. That's it. That's what Saturn is doing. Okay? If you've been hiding from, not hiding, I'd say, if you've been avoiding or trying to stay away from difficult conversations, avoiding some sort of responsibility that you should have, or some work that you should have completed a long time ago, okay? If you've been just trying to stay away from these things, this is the time when Saturn will actually bring that issues right in front of you. It's like, no, you cannot go away from this now. You have to finish this. It's not a punishment, okay? It's just so that you don't have to deal with this problem later on again. Okay, Rahu is still in your 12th house. So, Aquarius, Rahu is in Aquarius. Avoid impulsive spending. Okay, avoid any unrealistic expectations. Okay. Now, this influence is not going to last forever, but for now, stay grounded, I would say. Now, the 3rd of August, Sun is going to enter a new constellation, Ashleisha. Okay, 5th house, Cancer. Sun is in 5th house. And for Pisces, the Sun rules 6th house, Leo. Okay, so now the 6th Lord is traveling through the 5th house. Okay, and that activates 5 and 6, 5th house and the 6th house. Now 5th house, 6th house, this activates your education, your children, your creativity, competition, your routine, okay? And Ashleisha is a constellation associated with psychology, okay? Observation, strategy. Very good period to understand people before reacting. So you are having a lot of one-on-one communication with people, and with this changes in constellation, you are now going to be able to understand people. Okay, it is going to give you that deep understanding about others. Okay, it's going to give you better focus for studying, for exams. It's going to give you more creative ideas, better problem solving skill that you will develop. Okay, your children may need more attention. Okay, it's a very good period for other things like research. Okay, but do not get into any sort of gambling, speculation, lottery tickets. All that is gonna waste money for you. Okay, it's not a good time for that. Okay, don't try to get into ego battles with people. Okay, and stop trying to control every situation, because nothing is in our hands, nothing is in your hands. You will not be able to control the situation. Let it happen. Be the observer. Okay, things will happen and you cannot do anything about it. The more you try to control the situation, the worse you make it for yourself. Okay, so that is the advice I would give you for this transition. Okay, Now, on the 5th of August, Mercury goes into Cancer, which is the 5th house. Now, Mercury rules Gemini, the 4th house, which is the house of your home, your mother, your education, and your properties. And also, Mercury rules Virgo, the 7th house, okay, the house of marriage, partnerships, clients, contracts. Now, Mercury goes into the 5th house, where Jupiter is already here, okay? Jupiter rules the 1st house and the 10th house. So now you can see 1st house, the 4th house, the 5th house, the 7th house, the 10th house. They are all connected, okay? This is one of the strongest combinations of this month, okay? Yourself, your career, your education, your relationships, your business, your properties, they all begin, you can imagine, speaking to each other. They're all connected now. This is why this month will be very different from July, okay? Your thinking is going to become much clearer. Your planning will improve, okay? The way you speak to people, the conversations will become very, very productive. If you're a student, you will finally start understanding difficult topics, okay? Everything will start making sense this month, okay? If you own a business, you will start seeing opportunities because people are going to come to you. You are now the attraction, okay? People looking for relationships, this is a good time to meet someone, okay? You can meet someone through your work, through your school, your education, your mutual connection, okay? Because the 7th Lord is linking with the 1st and the 10th Lord through the 5th house, okay? The 7th Lord is linking with the 1st and 10th Lords, okay? And it's in the 5th house, okay? You will get, there's a very high chance of getting into to getting promotions, to getting that leadership roles that you always wanted. You want to lead someone, you want to get an interview, very good time for that. It's a time for good communication with your bosses, your management, okay? You will find, if you're a student, it is easier for you to learn now, to understand, to do your exams. Very good time for exams as well, okay? Easier learning, I would say. Very good time for communication, to get into relationships. If you're married, very good time to build a stronger marriage, communicating, solving issues. Also good for business partnerships, okay? Very good time for buying a property, planning to buy a property, home related stuff, okay? Paperwork, discussions. Now, on 8th of August, Mercury is going to change constellation. It's going into Pushya constellation. Mercury is in the 5th house in Cancer, and it's going to stay there. And remember, Mercury rules the 4th and 7th house. So the 4th Lord and the 7th Lord in the 5th house, okay? Mercury is also sitting with Jupiter. Now, Mercury moves into a different constellation, which is Pushya. We have spoken about Pushya before. It is the constellation of nourishment, okay? About learning, about responsibility, about growth, steady, slow growth, okay? Now, unlike in the previous weeks, this time your thinking is going to become not only clearer, but much calmer. You're not going to be reacting emotionally anymore. The agitation that you had last month, the month before, even worse, it's going to go off. You will start thinking about long term. Excellent transit for planning something, okay, to teach something, to build something. You will make practical decisions now, okay, because Mercury now is sitting with Jupiter. Your ideas are going to become more mature. You will stop chasing quick results now. Okay, you will start thinking about, for example, you're thinking about the next 5 years instead of the next 5 days now. Okay, that's how your mentality, your thinking process is going to change. Okay, very good for concentration, very good for memory. Your memory, yes, exactly. That's the word I was looking for. You will have a very sharp memory now. Okay, preparing for an exam, you're preparing for any higher education, amazing time, exams, whatever. Okay, business as well, because you'll have to plan. So if planning gets better, you of course you will apply that to your business. Okay, marketing, you will have new business ideas. Very good for relationships, communication. You will have less misunderstandings now because you will be clear about your communication. There's no confusion anymore happening. Okay, you'll have honest discussions, if any you have to have. Okay, if you have to say something that has been bothering you, you will be very clear and honest about it. Okay, just have to watch out for overthinking. Okay, don't delay your decisions because you're trying to chase perfection. That will never happen. You will never achieve perfection. Okay, just remember that. Now, on 12th of August, Mars is changing constellation. Is going into Ardra, okay, in the 4th house. So Mars in the 4th house, Gemini, there's no changes with the placement of the house. Only the constellation changes. So Mars moves into Ardra, and Ardra is basically change, is rebuilding something. It'll break down the old structure and rebuild the new one. Okay, learning through experience. Okay, for Pisces ascendants, this can feel like wanting to completely change your environment. You want to leave and go somewhere new. Okay, or change your jobs, completely change your business style. Okay, change your routine, change your house. Okay, change your study methods, the way you do things. You don't want to follow the old methods anymore. Okay, but Mars rules the 2nd house, which is Aries, and the 9th house, which is Scorpio. So, and it's still aspecting the 7th house and the 10th house and the 11th house. So this is not a random change. Okay, this is a change with purpose. Okay, so when all these houses are involved, you can expect changes in your home, your career, your money, okay, your savings. And basically for your home, you're thinking to possibly move somewhere else, buy a new house, change countries, sell a property, buy new furniture, renovate your house. You want to change. You want to apply new strategies in your business. You want to learn a new skill. You find a way to become more productive. Maybe the old way wasn't working for you. Okay, you will spend more on your home, on your education, you will spend more on something that will improve you. Okay, and this is like a long-term investment that you will do at this time. Okay, just watch out for acting too quickly without thinking. Okay, don't try not to have disagreements about or arguments with your family. Okay, try to avoid any ego issues here, but otherwise everything else is looking great. Now, I'd say the theme of this month, okay, one thing that I keep seeing looking at all these connections between the planets, okay, especially the 4th house, the 7th house, and because Mars activates the 4th house, Venus moves into the 7th house, Mercury, the 7th lord, joins Jupiter, and this tells me, and this is what it looks like, the home, the relationships, businesses, they are all connected this month. Okay, if you're changing something at home, if you're renovating, your partner may have different ideas. If you're moving houses, there may be discussions about money. You may be thinking of starting a new business. Okay, and if you are, then your family may become more involved in it. Okay, there may be a lot of discussions taking place, but don't look at these discussions as problems. Okay, they seem to be shaping your future. These discussions, these decisions are shaping the future for you, and it is for the better. Now, Jupiter is protecting you. It is going to continue to protect Pisces, okay? Because it's in the 5th house and it rules the 1st house and the 10th house. And from here, Jupiter is looking at the 9th house and the 11th house. So the 9th house is your higher education, your luck, your travel, and the 11th house is your income, your networks, and your goals. Okay, Pisces, 1st house, health, confidence, identity. Okay, it is one of the biggest reasons August this month will feel very different from July, even though Jupiter is still recovering from the combustion that happened earlier in July. Okay, now this placement will continue to support your judgment. It will support your confidence, your long-term direction. Okay, your health will recover. Okay, you will have improved energy, improved routine. Okay, it's a very good time to focus, to join new courses, to learn something new. Memory improves. Your career is looking good as well. You will have good judgment now. Very good opportunities to get a promotion. Okay, to improve your salary. Very good time for relationships. You will have a good connection with your children, with your family. If you're trying to have children as well, it's a very good time. You will have a good, strong communication with your partner. Now, on the 17th of August, Sun is going into the 6th house, Leo. Okay, now this is also a very big change this month. Okay, Sun leaving the 5th house, Cancer, going into Leo. And for Pisces, Sun rules the 6th house. So now, the 6th lord, which is the Sun, is going into its own house. Okay, this is a very strong placement. Okay, it is going to strengthen the 6th house significantly. Okay, the 6th house is your discipline, your routine, your enemies, your competition, your debt, your legal matters. Okay, overcoming obstacles is seen from this house. Okay, if this is a bad placement, or someone who has poorly placed Lord of the 6,000 whichever houses, a person can have very difficult time overcoming obstacles in their life. Okay, this is why many Pisces people will start feeling more organized now, especially after the mid of August. Okay, now you're no longer reacting to problems, you're solving problems. All right, this have a very good impact. This placement, this sun coming into the 6th house, have a very good impact on your health. Okay, you will have discipline here. Okay, if you're trying to get recognition for something, very good time. You trying to defeat your enemies, amazing time. Promotions, great time. It is a good time to form good habits. Very good time to become productive. You will have good time management, less procrastination, because automatically this whole thing is actually pushing you forward. So there's no time for procrastination. Okay, just watch out for burnout. Don't overwork yourself. Don't criticize yourself too much. Okay, and avoid any workplace ego clashes. On 20th of August, Saturn is going to go back into Revati. Okay, the first house. Now let's come back to Saturn, okay? Now Saturn is in the first house. Okay, Saturn rules the 11th house. Okay, 11th house is your income, your friends, your networks, your goals. Now, also 12th house, okay, expenses, your sleep, your isolation, spiritual growth. Now, Saturn moving into Revati, which is a constellation, all right, a different constellation. Revati is the final constellation of the zodiac. It represents completion, full stop, the end, last constellation, closing chapters basically. Okay, or also it can represent preparing for the next journey. Means you ended something, completed something, and then you're going into the next chapter in your life. This is why this month is a turning point. And a lot of you are asking me, sorry if I'm not replying to you guys, but I'm reading your messages. Okay, I'm definitely reading them. I'm not replying to them because I have no time, sorry. Now, a lot of you are asking, when will this Sade Sati 7.5 year period get easier? When will I get the relief? This pressure is not going to disappear overnight, guys. But I do think there is going to be changes from now onwards. Now, instead of Saturn trying to give you new lessons, new teachings, it's going to start telling you or asking you what are the things that you have learned so far. Okay, so it's going to be like a test now. You have learned, you have studied, now this is your exam. Okay, Saturn from the first house is going to look at the third house of communication, third house of your business, your skills, your efforts, and the 7th house, which is the house of your marriage and your relationships. And also the 10th house, the 10th house, which is the house of your career, your profession. Okay, now think about what Saturn is doing here. It is connecting yourself, communication, relationships, and career. Now everything is going to become a little bit more I'd say serious here, not difficult. It's going to become more meaningful. Okay, now you, in this combination, there is a chance that you will get slightly more responsible. You will get more responsibilities. Okay, and Very high chance for your reputation to improve. All this while, the reputation that has been damaged, it's going to recover now. Okay? You will have better discipline. You will be more committed. You will have proper boundaries. Okay? Stable relationships. Okay? Your weak relationships will end. Okay? You can say goodbye to them. You will have more confidence. Your priorities are going to get more clear. More patience. No more confusion. No more emotional confusion. Okay? Just make sure that you don't overwork yourself and you don't ignore rest. Don't be overly critical of your own self. And that is it. Okay? It's a very good time. The relief period starts this month. Now, Saturn and Rahu. One more thing about this. Rahu is still in the 12th house, which is in Aquarius. That means that the 12th house is active. Okay, it can bring overthinking. It can bring sleep issues, some impulsive spending, escapism, constantly imagining the worst case scenario, overthinking. Okay. And basically Saturn is telling you to become more realistic, and Rahu is tempting you to escape reality. So Saturn trying to keep you grounded, trying to keep you here, but Rahu trying to make you daydream. Okay. Now the battle is, this is the battle that you're experiencing. Okay. You need to stay here realistic, but at the same time you need some escape from the real world. And that's the only thing Rahu is doing here. But it's not going to last forever here, okay? Now, this pressure, this only negative thing that I can see from Rahu is going to change soon, later this year. Okay, the pressure will change. But that's the only negative thing that I can see happening. Rahu giving you overthinking, escapism, okay? Making you spend more money. Money spending that you don't need to spend, all right? But it's going to go off. Nothing to worry about there. Now, on 22nd of August, Mercury is going into Leo, the 6th house. Now, Mercury is leaving the 5th house and going into the 6th house, Leo. Okay, and Mercury is the ruler of the 4th house, Gemini, and the 7th house, Virgo. Now, the 4th Lord and the 7th Lord going into the 6th house. Okay, which is going to activate 4, 6, and 7. The 6th house is your work, your service, your competition, your enemies, your debts, your employees are also seen from this house. Now, try to see what's happening here. Earlier this month, Mercury was helping you think. Now, when this happens, Mercury is helping you solve problems. Okay? When Mercury comes here, it gives you a good communication, a better communication, especially at work, especially with your employees. You will have better organization. Okay? You will solve difficult issues. Okay, even though you're getting new and more heavy responsibility, you are solving them. Okay. If you're going for an interview, they will be asking questions, of course, and you'll be answering well. There's a high chance of you getting through interviews. Better health definitely can be seen from here, because 6th house is your routine. Now you're thinking. You're using your intelligence to improve your health. Okay, You will also use your intelligence to solve any disagreements logically. You'll have good communication with your spouse, with your clients, with your employees or your employer. Mental fatigue, watch out for mental fatigue, because you're going to be doing too much of thinking, too much of working, and that can cause fatigue. Okay, again, don't overwork yourself and you'll be fine. Now 27th of August, Sun and Mercury conjunct in Leo in the 6th house. Okay, Sun, now see, when Mercury goes into the 6th house, it doesn't automatically mean that they're conjunct, but on the 27th, that's when the conjunction happens. Okay, Leo, the 6th house, Mercury rules the 4th house and 7th house. Now 4, 6, 7 active. Okay, now this is even stronger. The house of your work, your service, your discipline, your problem solving is now receiving much more attention. Okay, same thing, it's only positive. Okay, you will have good meetings with clients, you will have a good business system, better routine, better planning, better leadership, better communication, better management. It's all positive. Okay, and overall, I'd say, if I had to summarize this month, now July was really the kind of the last difficult month, I'd say. Okay, it kind of slowed you down. Okay, but this month is going to give you a direction. Okay, Saturn is still there trying to test you, but the effects are going to wear off. Okay, Mercury here is helping you think. It's giving you the clarity. Okay, and Mars is pushing you to take action. And Jupiter is protecting you. It's giving you confidence. It's giving you the boost in education and in your career that you need. Okay. The pressure may have been felt during the peak Sade Sati phase, and it makes sense. But from here, the peak is downward. Okay. Now you're rebuilding. You're not just surviving, you're rebuilding yourself. All right. It's a very good, you will have really good big opportunities in your career to get promotions in your business, property decision making. Okay, very good time for education, to pass exams, okay, to get married, to find a partner. Okay, but just watch out for overthinking, overworking. Okay, don't escape your problems, solve them. You are getting the help from these planets to solve issues. Don't ignore your health. Okay, use your intelligence to get into a routine and improve your health. And the only negative thing is emotional spending. Watch out for emotional spending. You do not need those expensive glasses which I just ordered online the other day. I shouldn't have, but I did. So I'm advising you guys, don't order those glasses, okay? Because I've spent my money. I don't want you to waste your money. Now, if I had to advise you something, and since you guys are going through your peak phase of Sade Sati, and this is the turning point, I'd say. Okay, Saturn is, you're going to come out from this with a lot of learning. Okay, Saturn have taught you a lot through this whole phase. Okay. Now, Saturn is trying to make sure that the next chapter of your life is built on something solid. Okay. And I genuinely believe August is where many of the Pisces people are going to stop asking why this is happening to me. Okay, they're going to start asking, what can I build from here? How do I get there? How do I improve? Okay, and I think it's a really positive thing. And you guys do leave a comment, do subscribe, and if you need a personalized or personal video that I can make for you for your own chart, join me in the subscription for this channel so I can focus on your questions.